Good afternoon, everybody. Uneducated Economist here. So I thought I'd talk a little bit more about forbearance today. Talk about some of the issues that are coming up because when this whole forbearance thing started taking place, when they announced that when the government says, hey, you can go into forbearance and you're not going to have any consequences from that. I knew that it was too good to be true. I knew it was too good to be true that you can miss 3, 4, 5 months worth of house payments, up to a year's worth of house payments, and not have a consequence that came from that. Now, we've already experienced a lot of the ripple effect that has taken place through the real estate market, the mortgage markets, and the investments of mortgage-backed securities. There's a lot of issues that are taking place, but the borrower themselves, they were supposed to be safe from any kind of consequences from missing out on their payments. Like they weren't going to be considered delinquent or have a ding to their credit score, nothing like that. But there is an issue that's come up, this unintended consequence that's come from them going into forbearance. And now what it comes down to is Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. These are the two biggest entities of mortgage buyers, right? So when a mortgage lender, who's just like a private company, when they write up a mortgage for you to sign and get the house loan, they have to reach a certain criteria in order to sell that off to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. And part of that criteria is that you have not been in forbearance for the last 12 months. You hear that? So if you have gone into forbearance and you want to go and refinance your home, or you want to go and try and get another loan, what the mortgage lender is experiencing is that if you have been in this forbearance, that they are not going to be able to sell your loan off to Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac. And since they're the two biggest buyers, most likely you're not going to get that loan. And in this article I'm going to leave down in the description, there's a gentleman who, I don't think he was laid off. I think he just had his hours cut back. But he was talking about the issue that he came across because he didn't even miss a payment. See, he was, he had his hours cut, and he was like, oh man, what am I going to do? What if I can't make my house payment? So he calls up his mortgage servicer and he says, hey, what's up with this forbearance thing? Do I qualify? Am I going to be able to miss some house payments without, screwing up my credit score? What's going on with this? And they said, hey, you're good. Don't worry about it. Yes, you can. We checked you out. If you miss, if you go into forbearance, you're not going to have your credit score dinged. You're not going to lose your house. You're not going to go into delinquency. And he was like, great. But he continued to make his payments. He went to go get a new loan. The mortgage lender says, sorry, man, but your report shows that you were in forbearance, or that you applied for forbearance and have it, on your report now. And unfortunately, if you have that forbearance on your report, we cannot sell your loan to Fannie Mae or Freddie Mac, and so therefore we can't give you the money. We can't sign the loan for you. He didn't even miss a house payment, but just simply asking for the forbearance screwed him. See, these are the unintended consequences that are coming from it. Now, granted, all these two entities have to do is to say, okay, well, we're going to change the rules from, 12 months down to 3 months. And that if you have been in forbearance in the last 3 months, then you can't ask for a loan, but after that you can. Or we'll buy the loan is essentially what Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac do. But as of right now, that's part of the unintended consequences. Is this poor guy, he didn't even miss a payment. But when it come time to go get another loan, they said, nope, sorry, you have to wait another 12 months before we'll sign a loan that we can sell off to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac. See, these are the things that I'm talking about. And now you think about all the people, it's like 4 million people, up to $1 trillion worth of missed mortgage payments that have already kind of caused a huge issue inside of the mortgage market. I mean, now they're asking for higher credit scores, bigger down payments. This is taking a huge chunk out of the pool of buyers. Now, with all these people who are now in forbearance, think about an even bigger pool of people who are no longer able to get a home loan. And at least for another 12 months until they're out of the forbearance period. So yeah, we have issues taking place, and the unintended consequences are really starting to show themselves. I'll leave a link down in the description for you guys. Uneducated Economist, you let me know.